No fights, John.
These guys are here to fucking
Nobody
come in here, tape and everything. Come
No,
on.
we're here to make sure we're having a good time, John. We helped you get in a nice crowd here. We helped you get a good crowd here, buddy.
That ain't my fucking catchphrase. Fuck off is my catchphrase.
He came over here and got all nasty for no reason.
That's not real. It's not real.
It's not real.
So yeah.
Why do you say that's not my catchphrase?
When Kevin Brennan was reciting the mantra "Sim Salabim," he's saying, "Yeah, that's your catchphrase." To which Stuttering John responded, "It's not my effing catchphrase." So I don't know, but struck a nerve. Whatever the hell it is, I don't even know what it is. So what's another good spot to come? This is a little more lighthearted. Where's this timestamp? So enough of these altercations and volatile, toxic male toxicity encounters. What do you say we lighten the mood a little bit and enjoy some stand-up comedy? Kind of put ourselves there. We're in the Big Apple now. We're in New York City. And we've just sat down to enjoy the show. It almost feels like we're there.
Did somebody open this show? Was there an opener? There
sure was.
Does that come into
Sure does.
Okay.
So the comedy show is about to begin. So let me bring up the timestamp here, please. Just fill the silence with some sort of discussion or banter or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Now I'm kind of jumping around this timeline. What happened here with this Stuttering John encounter was happened after the show was already in progress. So now it's showtime. It's showtime at Rodney's. The MC is on. I believe this guy's name is Johnny McCarthy. And he's hosting the Stuttering John show here at Rodney's Comedy Club in New York City. So
oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Okay, here we go. We're in the showroom now.
I got
There he is.
New York classic, New York Jew.
Yeah.
Whoops.
They threw me a glove. Literally.
How are you?
This is a tough crowd.
Hide the camera with your beer.
I think you're good. You're good.
Yeah, but John's got to see it.
I think you're good.
I don't know if it's a film okay though.
So we have a lot of great shit in New Jersey, I think. All right, we got Frank Sinatra, we got Bon Jovi, we got Great Adventure, as I like to call it, Puerto Rican Disneyland.
But he's looking for me though, John.
Dude, that's a joke you're telling in 2026? All right. Oh boy.
Nothing good to say about that? What about he's clearly following what is known as the rule of three.
Oh, this guy, yeah, he's textbook.
Tell you what,
Great Adventure, what I like to call Puerto Rican Disneyland. All right, buddy.
You know what he does? I noticed a lot when he gets to the punchline, he turns around to random audience members and nods. I don't know. It's like a nod and a smile.
Yeah, like you're on the inside, you know. Kind of just want to watch this guy now. That was bad. That was real bad.
when I got arrested, after
I get
came
kicked
out
out.
of jail,
Keep the
well,
show
like
going.
jail cell, they put me on a nice island called Rikers. It's not as sexy as it seems, but I did get to meet Martha Stewart there.
Did you order one?
Yeah.
Didn't
Said, hey,
did
there's
we
Martha
ever?
Stewart.
Did we
Let me go
order
get
and
her.
never got
She
it?
Never. I think
yeah.
You ordered one.
Yeah.
we
She
never
goes,
got
"It's a
it.
good thing." It was good.
I've been running to the bathroom.
And I just missed seeing P. Diddy. Just missed it. So I'm born Irish Catholic. Any others?
Dude, come on, man.
This is New York City, man. This guy's in New York City.
That's a shame.
That blew my. So all you ever hear on podcasts or anything, you listen to these comedians talk, you're like,
Yeah.
you know, unless you're in New York City, you're really barely even a comedian.
Yep.
You're either in New York City or Los Angeles if you're really trying to make it in this industry. And then you come to New York City and this
Yeah.
Martha Stewart.
Whatever. I don't even know if we were recording at that point, but whatever nice stuff I said about Rodney's / Dangerfields, I take that all back. If I said anything positive at all, I take it all back. I don't know what this guy is, but the fact that pretty sure I emailed that place many, many times and couldn't get it. So the fact that this guy is,
Yeah.
this is what he's doing in 2026. Dude,
What year did Martha Stewart go to jail?
right? And dude, that's a whole long setup for Martha Stewart raped me
Yeah.
in prison,
It was a co-ed prison, Rikers Island.
right?
I don't believe that's where Martha Stewart was. Martha Stewart was in Rikers Island?
She wasn't.
She might have been. I don't know.
Well, she wasn't in the same area as this dude. I can guarantee that.
No, she wasn't one cell over. They weren't in the showers where I'm assuming this occurred. Isn't that where it usually occurs? It's in the shower. Hey, who's that over there? Martha Stewart scrubbing her ass crack?
But then did you also? So he tells that joke. Martha Stewart raped me. But then he just goes, yeah. So I was born Irish Catholic or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
The go-to, man.
Like,
The
what a
go-to. Irish Catholic. That's a real popular comedy. Hey, how many Irish Catholics in the audience?
dude. And I mean, look.
And
All
I
right,
don't even know where did that come from. Doing that.
why are people still doing it? I mean, like, this place must be like, I don't know, still like old school throwback. Look, I mean, look at the fucking picture of Sam Kinison they got over there. Like, who's fucking? You're trying to. I mean, like, you know, people like us getting up in age, man. We're not going out that much anymore. This is the people you're trying to attract a crowd with that shit hanging up.
Well, I think the theme, because there's also a painting of what's his name?
Probably
Rodney himself, Rodney Dangerfield himself.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I think the idea I bet you there's a Dice painting somewhere in here, maybe a Roseanne painting. All the comics that got their break from that Rodney Dangerfield special. I think. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Which makes sense, but like, I don't know. You're going to attract a younger crowd with those people walking in. They don't know who those people are, dude. These, like, I don't want to sound old, and I'm not trying to go on a side tangent, but like, kids don't know who these people are, man. Like, I'll ask my daughter, and so like, she has no clue. Like, no clue who any of these people are. No interest in caring who they are. Like, you throw anybody out there that's like from that time period, and they just don't know who they are.
Well, let's continue, shall we? Because he's gonna warm the audience up here, and then he's gonna bring on the next act.
That's rough, man.
Who becomes another focal point of controversy in the evening.
It was good. And I just missed seeing P. Diddy. Just missed it. So I'm born Irish Catholic. Any others? Yeah, I was born Irish Catholic the natural way, unplanned. fatherless, a bastard, and probably had a warrant.
There's Anthony Cumia.
And in my family, I'm going to come up here with, comedians, Jewish comedians, and all have lawyers in their family. I don't have one in my family. And I finally figured out why. Because no good Irish guy in my family is ever going to pass a bar.
Hey! Do.
Check this out.
Never going to pass a bar, not without stopping, drinking, getting in a fight, and having to call that Jewish lawyer. You got it. All right.
Wait, explain it more.
Oh, this guy's a cornball, man.
This is New York City, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was good. He threw that little tagline at the end of the punchline, and someone yells out, "Yeah, we got it."
I liked how his follow-up joke to the Martha Stewart joke was, just missed P. Diddy. That was the whole joke. Like, just saying the name P. Diddy was supposed to get the crowd rolling.
Yeah, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Again, in 2026.
Mm-hmm. Just missed him.
Just missed him. He was one cell over from Martha Stewart.
I love the fact that marijuana is legal now.
Nah, not really. Boo.
I love marijuana. I smoke it night, day.
Okay, hold on a second. Here, let me keep playing. I'm gonna hit pause before he halfway through the setup.
And there's a freaking million ways you can do it. You don't just smoke it like we used to. You can do gummies. You could do drops. You could do drinks.
Where do you think he's going with this?
Based on everything he said so far, it's going to be something outlandishly stupid, like
Take a stab.
something you could shove up your ass.
Is that what you're going with?
It's got to be something really freaking dumb.
A million ways you can do it. You don't just smoke it like we used to. You can do gummies. You could do drops. You could do drinks. Somebody told me that they have a suppository. A suppository. I'm like, this friend on Facebook told me, oh yeah, that you can do it in your head. And I go, haha, we're not that kind of friends. He unfriended me. He did. So I got pulled over by the cops.
What?
This is atrocious, man. This is painful to watch, dude.
I don't even know if we're going to make it to the Stuttering John part.
Dude, I kind of just want to. Can we find this guy on YouTube? He's watching horror comedy. I kind of just want to make fun of this guy.
Dude, some great. This is rough, man. When you got to segue from like one joke to another in a room full of silence.
Dude, like, oh my God, these people paid for tickets and that's what they got to see. Like, they can't find anybody better.
Can we go back to just the punchline? I want to hear you. I want you to hear how he delivers this punchline. It's so funny, man.
Friend on Facebook told me, oh yeah, that you can do it in your head. And I go, haha, we're not that kind of friends. He unfriended me. He did.
You keep sticking it up your. I don't know why he self-censored himself on that of all things. We just got done discussing prison.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
We're moving on. We're segueing into. We're getting away from the. And his friend, we're not that kind of friends. And then he befriended him. I'm like, what? I don't even understand what's going on here.
Man, this is so bad. Just like, I can't believe these people paid for this.
Yeah. And this guy, he ain't got no luck. The guy befriended him.
Yeah, right. That's like the punchline. Was the punchline like how many years? Like at least a good 12 years ago that people would use for like any stupid joke that they couldn't like get out of, that they had no ending to.
You know, I don't even like the idea. Like, imagine you're one of these poor people that were in the front row, and he's got to single you out by leaning forward and staring at you with that head nod.
It's very.
I think I would go, ah!
Dude, this is brutal,
I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that one bit. I'd either ask to have my seat moved to the very back of the room, or That's probably just the only thing that I would do.
I mean, I don't know much about comedy anymore, but they I mean, this is what day of the week is this? They couldn't have found
Friday.
They couldn't
It
have
was a
found
Friday night in New York City, in Manhattan.
They couldn't have found somebody better on a Friday night to host this shit.
I think this guy booked the show. I think this guy booked the show through the club, if that makes any sense. I think he approached the club and said, "Hey, I got this idea," and then however they worked it out beyond that is, I have no idea. And I wouldn't be particularly interested in the.
I got you.
In the finer business points of this Stuttering John live at Rodney show. Let's see what we got here.
Pulled over by the cops a lot. I don't know.
He gets pulled over by the cops a lot.
Okay.
It's relatable. Let's hear how he handles the cops.
Mm.
Friend on Facebook told me, "Oh yeah, that you can do it in your head," and I go, "Haha, we're not that kind of friends."
I love this punchline. It's a great punchline.
He did. So I get pulled over by the cops a lot. I don't know what it is. Probably my wise attitude, but I hate them because they're always asking me the same stupid fucking questions.
Can you hear this okay?
Yeah. Can you pause for 1 second?
Yeah.
Did you even pick up on that?
I've picked up on all this when I was editing that video together. I've
all right.
seen
Well, then,
all this so many times I could probably recite it to you.
I was going to say, if you were going to bring this up, my apologies.
No, go ahead.
I don't know why I get pulled over a lot. Probably my bad attitude.
Oh, I heard that. Oh, I caught that.
They got the radar gun and they're like, bad attitude.
Well, these cops, man, they're always asking them stupid questions.
But why would, how would they, they'd have to pull you over before they even know you have a bad attitude.
Well, that's kind of hard to tell because listen to how he sets up the first example of the cops asking him stupid questions. Johnny McCarthy, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny McCarthy.
Fucking questions. This cop pulled me over a month ago and he says, "John, why were you speeding?"
You on a first name basis with the local police in your municipality? John, why were you speeding? Hey, maybe he is. You know what I mean? It's New York City. It's a small town.
Exactly. All 7 people.
John, why were you speeding?
Fucking questions. This cop pulled me over a month ago and he says, "John, why were you speeding?" And I said, "Because I didn't see you." I got pulled over a week after that. The guy pulls me over and he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "I thought that was your job." He goes, "What are you, a fucking comedian?"
You are.
10 tickets that night.
Dude, I didn't think it could get worse. I didn't think it could get worse.
The audience is so great, man. When he did that, when he, started nodding his head at everybody. He goes, you are.
Oh boy.
I think we're going to see a little bit of crowd work. It's not a proper New York City comedy show without some crowd work, especially from the host, man. You're the one that's supposed to be getting everyone fired up, ready for the next act, getting ready for Stuttering John coming up soon.
Now I'm down to 2 drugs. Okay, I only do 2 drugs now. I do Rogaine and Viagra. None of them are working. You need for Viagra, you need a girl, and the Rogaine, you have to do that shit every single day at the same time every single day. And I'm ADHD, which is ADD in high definition. So I don't do anything at the same time every single day. So my therapist said, "Hey John, why don't you put it next to something that you use every day?" So I put it on the nightstand next to my Vaseline. I went to go masturbate, grabbed the round tube, and now I got the hairiest cock in town. I did. And I don't know. You pretty girl. What's your name? Andrea. Okay, how about the pretty friend next to you?
What zombie style?
What?
I said, who wrote this? Mort Zombiestein? Dude.
I got the hairiest cock in town.
Dude. Oh, fuck.
Followed by silence and an audible groan.
Just. Yeah, and the thing is, like, he probably thinks they're like groaning because of the words that he's using, and not that it's just like dated ass shit.
I think it's a fair combination of both.
I mean, do you think? I don't think people care about the words.
I don't know, man. The lapse back and forth to this kind of like cornballish kind of I don't want to. The word hack sounds like a little harsh, but very commonplace jokes.
Yeah, who?
Cop pulled me over and I said this to Martha Stewart raped me and my hairy cock. Got the hairiest cock in town.
Who's even still doing jokes about Viagra and man? It's like, I don't know, man. I'm so out of the loop with comedy. But if you would have told me that like you could have found like a show like this and happening in 2026 on a Friday night, I don't know if I would have believed you, man.
Oh, we could probably find a billion shows like this on a Friday night, but in New York City, that's the kicker. That's what struck me.
So now I'm down to 2 drugs.
I went back a little too far. So we go like right from the hairiest cock in town to some friendly crowd work with the 2 women sitting up front.
You need for Viagra, you need a girl. You pretty girl. What's your name? Andrea. Okay, how about the pretty friend next to you? Carrie, Andrea. Those are lovely names. I'm named John. All right?
Smell.
What's your name? What's this pretty girl's name? Those are lovely names. My name's John.
Zero.
Am I right?
Zero need to ask their names.
My name's John. Am I right?
Am I right?
I don't think that's an appropriate usage. So anyway, I got to skip ahead because
that was terrible.
Oh, here we go. There's
And now I know how I got the name John.
Oh,
all right. Are you guys ready for a good show?
Yeah.
Oh God, this guy. I miss this guy. But this guy coming up will bring back memories. Please give it up for Hardly Dangerous.
Oh, where's the Duke? Yeah, they said we have to literally order in here.
Okay.
With the what? Like
The club's resident Rodney Dangerfield impersonator. Hardly Dangerous.
Oh.
And this guy becomes a big character in this event, in this night's
Yo.
story. Let's give him a chance.
Dude, you know how like I don't know,
In fact, Johnny McCarthy, I mean, just through his comedy alone, didn't paint himself as a likable, sympathetic character. But I also know what's to come. So my opinion of this guy that you're watching right now, who you're probably going to crucify unmercilessly, but I don't know. My feelings towards him as a character in this story here are sympathetic. What? Go ahead.
just, man, you know how like when you would go to like a comedy show, like I'm just trying to think if there's like anybody there and like this is their first comedy show.
Yeah.
Like, but it's probably not because of the whole thing that led up to it of all the people buying the tickets for the reason they bought the tickets. But like, man, if this is your first comedy show, how do you walk away just not hating stand-up comedy? Do you know what I mean? Like just thinking the worst of it.
I think there was about 6 comedians prior to Stuttering John. So I think they wanted. I don't know if this guy's a staple here, if he's on every show. I don't know. It would make sense. So maybe he goes up, he does his act. Because at least maybe the club knows, hey, we've got this guy. He does a Rodney impressions. It ties in with the club, and there's just one less spot we need to fill because we've got this guy. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But let's watch Hardly Dangerous.
He came to order a drink.
What a crowd! What a crowd! Great to be here, Rodney.
I just keep going. Well, we did order it here. Yeah, technically we did.
I had a rough childhood.
Would
My
this
mother
be
never
it? Could
pressed.
this be
I
it?
think she said she only
Could this
liked
be
me
it?
as a
I
friend.
don't think so. No, I think any.
Both my parents hated me. My childhood band toys were a toaster and a radio. I was an ugly kid. I had a lot of pimples. One time I fell asleep in a library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face.
Are these actual Rodney Dangerfield jokes? I don't even know.
I was just trying to think of it. If they are, they're ones I've never heard. And he's doing the B-sides.
He's going to drop one in a second, and I don't know. It's a little person joke.
I mean, he like the first joke he said. I don't even think really made sense. Like, I don't like chocolate. Where did he go from there?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I missed that.
It doesn't matter. But
I knew I was an ugly kid. When I took a job in a pet store, people kept asking, how big's he gonna get?
Jake.
I had a rough week. The other day I had a fight with a midget. He put me out of commission. He ran through my legs throwing punches.
I that's a great joke. I don't know why. He put me out of commission throwing punches.
dude, this is like open mic night 2008 bad. Like, people are still doing this.
You know what would have been a great Rodney impression? Is if like he like walked up to this girl right here, whose back of her head we're looking at.
Yeah.
If he did some crowd work with her and just started like kneading her butt cheeks with his hands, and he's like, "No, I want you to go upstairs and take a shower, and make sure it's a good shower." And then the crowd finishes along with him, like, "So I can see how clean you are." And the crowd's like, "Woo!" Thanks, you guys have been great.
Yeah, the natural born killers, Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, I would have seen that. That guy should do some of that.
Yeah, this isn't even a good Rodney Dangerfield impression, by the way. Like, other than
I like that. I got a fight with a midget. He ran up my legs throwing punches. What did he say? What the hell did he say? There was, I loved it. I loved it.
ran through my legs throwing punches.
Is that what he said?
But it's
What?
really it's really not even a good Rodney Dangerfield impression. Like, he doesn't even like really sound like him.
Well, spoiler alert, because I don't think we're gonna have time to get to it. But the FDNY shows up in like a fire engine along with like a fleet of paramedics because this guy fell down the fucking stairs. A treacherous flight of stairs, might I add. Like what you would expect that would like lead into like the cavernous underbellies of
Yeah.
New York City buildings that have been around for who knows how long, you know. And this guy just fell down the stairs, and you should have seen the place, the firemen pouring into this place. It was chaotic, man. This whole thing was chaotic.
I was reading my face. I knew I was an ugly kid. When I took a job in a pet store, people kept asking, how big's he gonna get?
Jake.
I had a rough week. The other day I had a fight with a midget. He me out of commission. He ran through my legs throwing punches. I got no luck either.
Okay. So, yeah, this poor guy fell down the stairs.
Is there video of that?
No,
Uh,
no video. And look, we're kind of running low on time,
yeah.
so maybe I should just get right to the. Well, actually, no, I do want to show you this because this is after the fireman. The guy was completely unconscious. At least before the cops arrived. I don't want to give away too many spoilers.
Okay.
Because I do want to leave some for the video that everybody feel free to check out and, give it a like, give it a comment, preferably a nice one.
It's like a fucking Quentin Tarantino film.
You know that, right?
Huh?
You weren't sharing it. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of forget what the hell I'm doing.
I am blown away by how bad that was for both of those guys. Like I can't believe people are still doing that.
Yeah. It's got a very dated feel to it,
I would have thought that was totally phased out of comedy by now. The people doing that kind of stuff, I would have thought it was totally gone.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been to a comedy show. Actually, I did go to one like a year ago, but other than that, haven't been any in a long, long time, and I would not expect to see that. Like even at an open mic night, I wouldn't expect to see some people doing that now.
Well, we're getting close to Stuttering John's performance. Highly anticipated. And at this point, this room is all amped up. Like between the altercation out front with Anthony Cumia, the headliner of the show, almost getting into a fist fight with two people inside and outside this club for everyone to see. I think just people are drinking, people are having a good time. Things just kind of kept escalating. There's no video of this, but there's some comedian that was supposed to go up right before Stuttering John and do 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And he did 3.
That's good call.
That thing said, and said, fuck this.
Yeah.
So this is prior to Stuttering John getting on stage.
Oh, the cops are here!
Cops are here.
Yeah, so now the police have arrived. And I mean, this is after, the paramedics had to find a guy completely unconscious, at the bottom of the stairs. Now the police are here.
That part's not funny, but it's funny.
Yeah, let me and what might you ask are the cops doing here? Well,
I'll wait.
let me see if I can
Great. Easy, bro. Easy. Take it easy, bro.
Yeah, here we go.
Anytime you
No,
want
these
to.
guys
You're
are
a real
about ready
tough
to
guy.
fight too.
You're the one working
Anytime
it.
you
You're the
want,
one
tough
working
guy.
it. Whoa, whoa.
You're the one working it.
Easy, bro. Easy.
Take it easy, brother. Take it
Easy.
Come on.
What is this supposed to be comedy, bro? I thought you were a comedian. We are.
Hold on.
Cops here, yeah.
There's a spot I wanted to show you because I mean, this is why the cops are here.
What the fuck? Wow.
Yeah, multiple police, and there they are to escort Anthony Cumia out of the showroom. So that's Anthony. Okay. Did you guys catch that?
Something about with something and then the headliner. Like everybody just
Yeah. What kind of shit intro is that? Now the police are in the showroom now, escorting one of the New York City celebs that's in attendance who was drawing a lot of attention himself. And now the police are escorting him out of the building. Fortunately for the person on stage, it was right at that as that person was getting off, I believe.
Yeah.
So at least that person didn't have to be interrupted by an audience member being removed by uniformed armed police. But listen to the MC. Listen to his comedic instincts.
When the cops walked in, I heard him say, "Hey, what's up, John?" to the opener.
Yeah. I wonder if he's one of those cops, the same cops that asked him that stupid question. What are you, a fucking comedian? Has anyone ever said that to you in your life? Like, especially a police officer. If you were a cop, would you say that to somebody?
Absolutely not.
So yeah, but I could see that happen in like a 1980s sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
So listen to this MC. What kind of shit introduction is this for this next guy who I believe did 3 minutes?
Just one more person and then the headline.
How would you like to be brought up to that?
Just one more person.
Look, just one more person. Just one more, and then we'll get to the headline. But you got to sit here for this one last guy. Sorry.
Like even this, like this is so like this just made me think back of like doing comedy and going to places and things that you just went through that you just like knew were stupid. Like, what's the point of this one more guy even going up? You know what I mean? Like, just give you at this point, you know what these people are there for. Like, just burn them up and let whatever's going to happen happen. Like, why go through the motions?
Yeah.
Of making some dude go up, and even if who the next person, let's say there was somebody who was actually good who went up, it's going to be brutal for them. So like, what's the point? Just like I think of like so many stupid shows like that where there was like literally no point of even doing it but like they still went through with it.
So the person that recorded the two people's comedy set, that's whose stream we're watching now. This guy's name is Vince the Lawyer, another character in the Dabble universe.
Okay.
And he's getting into an altercation himself as the cops are escorting Anthony out of the building.
Anytime you want to, if you're a real tough guy.
You're the one working
Anytime
it.
you
You're the
want
one
tough
working
guy.
it.
Whoa.
You're the one working it.
Easy, bro. Easy.
Take it easy, brother. Take it
Easy.
Come on.
What is this supposed to be comedy, bro? I thought you were a comedian. We are.
No, Julio, don't get arrested.
I love that. No, Kumia, don't get arrested. Imagine, and Anthony appears to be in business mode. You know, Anthony's always vocally prided himself on being someone that knows how to interact with police in an appropriate manner.
Yeah.
So he's in business mode, and as he's walking out, he's gonna hear, "No, Kumia, don't get arrested." I love that. I don't know how you don't start laughing.
Yeah.
If you're in that position.
Yeah.
We got witnesses.
Gotta document this.
Who witnessed it?
Gotta document this.
Yo, Kumia got arrested?
We got witnesses.
Zen, stop. Yo, chill out.
You got a bigger story.
I know, dude. Stop.
Oh shit! Sorry about that. What'd you say?
I mean, if you're at a comedy show and there's that many people in the bar, like while the show's going on, you know things aren't going well. You know what I mean? Why are there so many people hanging out in the bar?
A lot of people apparently attended and did not even bother to buy tickets. I think they were just there. It was an event, man.
Okay.
I mean, in this little corner of the internet that is relatively unknown,
but like
they're capable of making big things happen.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty rare that you go to a comedy show and during the show the bar is that rowdy with that many people.
It just looked like such a good time, man. I could not go. I was in DC that weekend. There was an ICE demonstration that I wanted to be a part of. I don't know, man. Once I saw that footage of ICE agents like literally killing like American citizens,
Yeah.
I was like, this is something that I can support. So I went down there in full support of ICE. It was a pro ICE demonstration.
All right. Were you trying to open for Johnny, whatever his name is?
I'm trying to placate to the rubes in the Rumble audience.
With those zingers?
I'm going to cut all this shit out for the YouTube version. But for Rumble, this is how you get. You got to see this Rumble, man. I go in Rumble. I literally have one search term in my Rumble, and it is Cyrax, who we're not getting into that. We're going to stay on topic. That's it. That's my search history in Rumble.
Yeah.
And every day I go on, it's like recommended for you, and it's like the Patriot Talk with Earl and Bill. And, you know, it's just everyone's got an American flag thumbnail. There's just some real zilches on there, man. And that's all that, you know, on YouTube, like you go on there and they generally recommend things based on what you've clicked on. Right. I haven't seen one Cyrax related video show up on my Rumble. Just all this, you know, well, we're not going to get political in here. This is an apolitical show. So I was just kidding about all those things I said about the people that watch Rumble.
Oh shit! What? What happened?
I have no clue. They're claiming Kumi.
The bar's emptying out to watch get questioned by the police.
And the camera, he got my face, he started making accusations, and just slanderous accusations.
What's with the way he's talking? Why does he look like that?
Unfortunately, this is about as crisp as I could get the audio. People apparently have put in for the Freedom of Information Act to get the body cam footage. So that'll have a clear order. But yeah, I was just going to say, are you able to hear what he's saying okay?
Not at all. I couldn't hear any of it, but I saw his like mannerisms. They're goofy as hell.
Oh, okay. Try to listen to what he's saying. I'll back up a little bit.
Got my face, he started making accusations, and just slanderous accusations.
Slanderous accusations.
Yeah. Ophelia? Cocks the eyebrow like.
Yeah. Huh?
And then he's looking over here like, oh, great, this guy's recording me with his phone as I'm saying this. Because he just knows where it's going to go. It's going to feed into the whole internet lore of Anthony Cumia. So anyway, I found this to be interesting. Watch what happens here.
There's a guy going up to his face. Yeah, he started making these accusations. The guy and was right in his face with a camera. Yeah, he was in my space, and while I backed off,
Turn the videos off.
hit his glasses and said that I obstructed.
Turn the videos off.
Yeah, do you hear that guy? You hear that guy on the side? Turn the videos off. I don't know who that was that said that. If it was a police officer, or if it was just someone, maybe a friend of Anthony's, or just someone in general saying, hey, you know, quit recording this, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, because if it's a cop, man, you can go tell that cop, no, I'll record this if I feel like it, man. Yeah. Trust me, I watch about 1 billion First Amendment auditor videos. You familiar with that whole subgenre of video?
No.
We'll some other time, man. We'll save that for some other time. We'll tie it into reporting on the culture. But you're allowed to record police officers. You're allowed to. Maybe not always a great idea, but I'll tell you what, man. I do. If I get pulled over, man, I get my license ready. I get my proof of insurance, my registration, and then I start tampering with that Instagram live. I want it all documented. You're better off doing. I would recommend just taking a video. Because if you're on
Yeah, no
Instagram
shit.
Live, then you feel like you have to put on a performance, and then that's when people start acting up, you know, and maybe that might land them into more hot water than they originally would have. Leave as a video, you can afterwards say, maybe I shouldn't put this out on the internet. But cops will act differently if they know that they're being recorded. That's just the truth. I would, wouldn't you? You know,
Probably.
be like, I'm gonna take this guy outside and give him some of the old wood shampoo with my nightstick. And then you get out there and someone's got their camera phone out and you're like, oh, well, never mind. You put the billy club away. So, you know, it's not like all bad comes out of it. But anyway, yeah, so they're about ready to start the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Cops said no big deal. They're like, no big deal. Yeah.
He's been released.
They're like, we're big fans. Yeah. I guess so.
Now, I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I guess we'll find out when the body cam footage comes out. But those look like young cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Or were
like,
they listening to Opie and Anthony when they were 4 years old? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, probably not.
I don't know that Anthony. I'm not saying this to lampoon the guy, but I don't know that Anthony Cumia attracts a lot of younger.
That's. I mean, I don't think
demographics.
any of these. Yeah, I don't think any of these people in this room are known to anybody below the age of. I mean, 35. That might.
I was surprised that you.
So anyway, Anthony's back in the
Barry Ribs here?
All right. So the show is about to begin.
Round.
Hey, look who, you know who that is? That's High Pitch Eric.
Oh,
Are you familiar with High Pitch Eric?
I know the name. I've never seen him. I don't think.
He's such a funny character, man. I would pull up some stuff from him, but for the sake of time and staying on topic. Now Anthony has been released from police questioning. He's back in the club. Huge round of applause when he came back and took his seat. And now Johnny McCarthy is on stage. And at this point, the crowd is completely unruly in anticipation for the headlining act. So, any predictions on how this set's going to go?
I mean, I think I've heard of some about this, so I don't even want to say.
No, I have a feeling at this point, anyone that may have stumbled across this video already knows. So I'll just let it go on set, but I want to play it from the beginning of the set, just because I want you to get a feel of like the energy that was in this room, man. I mean, this was it's a rabid fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And any fans, I've noticed any of these fans, like even old school radio fans, you know, people that like pick the team, Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony, their fans are just rabid fans, but they were also rabid comedy fans. So they aren't going to give you a lot of grace up front.
Right.
But if you're funny and you kind of play to that, you know, that group, they're going to love you.
Yeah.
Yo, Eric, you missed some crazy ass shit. First of all, that little pussy Zen, I was pushing him around.
Yeah, so this is kind of unnecessary to watch. I just always get a kick out of listening to High Pitch Eric. What happened? I like High Pitch Eric.
Anthony Zenhauser. But then they're rolling Anthony out. The cops are rolling Anthony outside. I didn't see him getting into altercation, did you? Yeah!
So, the host reading the room and seeing that no one gives a shit about anything he has to say because all eyes are on Anthony. Gets on the mic and says, Anthony, you want to talk? So Anthony Cumia, to date, possibly one of Stuttering John's biggest enemies, is now taking the stage moments before he comes on to close the show. Again, to have to go up in front of this.
Let's get the show going.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, that's a huge ovation for Anthony Cumia, man. Like, so still highly regarded. I don't know in New York City so much. I don't want to say that, but in this universe, like people were excited to see him.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny move too. Like 2 seconds ago, you're getting questioned by the cops, then you just walk into going on stage.
Yeah, and I believe he's been throwing him back tonight. Him and his buddies, you know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
So he's probably hammered.
Some of this will go.
Kumia's on stage.
Yeah, so that's what gets everyone from the bar into the showroom.
That's what you want.
Kumia's on stage and everyone gets up out of their seat for the first time all evening.
Yeah.
And goes into the showroom.
Coming down to Rodney's, what a great night. So many people came out.
Yeah.
You know, when I first mentioned this, they have sold in the tens of tickets. And when I started talking about it on the show and the whole Dabbleverse thing, you may have heard of the Dabbleverse, and I knew Stuttering John Melendez was going to headline this club. I knew I had to be here.
Yeah! So basically what he just said was, before I started talking about this.
Yeah, no one was.
They had sold zilch. Until last night. Now look at us here, all here tonight. Which is whereas it's kind of accurate. It's also, again, just not how you want to be introduced.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, this is the city that they say if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah. Not making it.
I don't think there's ever been an occasion where there was an entire crowd of people that literally despise the comedian that's coming up. Don't give him any shit. Let him do his act. Ladies and gentlemen, Stuttering John Melendez.
So, okay, dude, pretty cool intro, though. Given the climate of the room, I mean, yeah, he took some shots at him, got a couple lampoons in the intro, but also kind of told everybody, hey, don't give this guy any shit. You know what I mean? And that's coming from Anthony.
He did say that.
Coming. Yeah. And then did you hear the pop that he got? Pop is a pro wrestling term, but we're going to be using a lot of them here on this channel. The pop that he got from the crowd, man, it was huge.
Yeah.
That's a great intro.
Like, if you're Stuttering John, do you really want him to be like the one bringing you?
No, you absolutely don't. No.
Like,
no, and I think that bothered him a great deal.
Like, he didn't even give it back to the MC for him to do it. He like just brought him up as if he was going to come up and like shake his hand and take the mic from him. Huh?
Unless it's part of the comedian's gimmick or character. Ever see the headliner come up visibly in a bad mood?
No.
So anyway, an amazing introduction. Maybe not from Stuttering John's perspective, but from the audience perspective. Yeah. I'd say an amazing intro. What does Johnny McCarthy do? He follows his comedic instincts and reintroduces Stuttering John.
Oh.
I think because Anthony kind of stole his thunder when he was like, ladies and gentlemen, Stuttering John Melendez. Johnny McCarthy was like, now wait a minute, man. That's
yeah.
I was going to say that, man. Oh, fuck it. I'll say it again anyway. I'm the one who was supposed to say it. But you got to see Stuttering John come up to the stage.
All right.
Don't give him any shit. Let him do his act. Ladies and gentlemen, Stuttering John Melinda.
People are chanting. He's making his way through the crowd.
Are you ready?
He's already pointing people out of the audience that are recording.
Yeah.
Because that was a big, he didn't want anyone recording. Meanwhile, people have tripod stations set up, like little tripods.
Who's this guy coming up here?
I don't know.
No! He's so mad. Ah, Eric, this is... Dude!
Okay, let's just, for the sake of time, look past the fact that he's carried his jacket in his hand up to
A lot
the
of weird stuff. Yeah.
yeah, which he's about ready to just basically discard on the floor, if my memory serves correct. But prior to the event, in the lead up, it had been suggested during one of Stuttering John's streams that maybe instead of doing comedy, since everyone's there to boo me and mess with me anyway, maybe I'll just go up there and read Anthony Cumia's arrest record. But certainly no one would actually follow through with that, would they? So this crowd is pumped, you know, because they all know his act. I don't know anything about it, but I guess he does a joke about squeegees, like the homeless people in New York City. That remember when they used to come up and, you know, squeegee your windows? Remember when that used to happen back in 1981?
Yeah, comedians used to have a joke about it in 1990 or 80. Yeah.
Or in this case, 2026. But that's like, I think he closes with that. So that was going to be like the stairway to heaven. You know what I mean?
Were they all yelling squeegee? Were there people yelling squeegee?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
And they're written on the back of his script, "Pockumentary."
Oh God.
Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick.
Hickory dickory dock.
Get him, Kevin.
At approximately 11 a.m. on Saturday, December 19th, 2015, Nassau County Police Dispatch received an emergency call regarding a domestic disturbance at the Rossman Heights
So that went downhill quickly.
What was he expecting the reaction to be to that though? Like, why?
I think that's exactly what he expected the reaction to be. I think Yo, he caught a lot of shit. Oh, he was a coward. He should have done his act. I don't know, man. Should he have? Why bother?
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
that's-
You know it's going to be plastered all over the internet.
Mhm.
So at that point, you can't really shop that act around anymore. I think he does shows at like smaller places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, and he also knew that most of the fans there were there solely to heckle him and fuck with him. But a lot of people afterwards claim, hey, you know what? If he had done his act, we would have all said it along. It would have been great. I think Stuttering John was kind of like, I don't know you guys anything. You guys have been lampooning the hell out of me for the past since I got asked if I dabbled in stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him for not doing it. Like,
I thought it was funny, man. I thought it was funny. Especially if you just were like kind of went up there, you had made mention that you were going to do it, and then Anthony Cumia introduces you, and then you go up there and start reading his arrest record. You know what I mean? Do that for a couple minutes, then just get on to the squeegee. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's going to happen. Or if he's just going to keep the course.
Yeah, just keep going.
Squeegee bed! Squeegee bed! Squeegee bed! Squeegee bed!
Yeah, I don't know. As much as maybe a chant would be cool while you're performing, I don't know if an angry chant demanding you you do your finisher, a hostile chant demanding.
Yeah, do your finisher 30 seconds into you showing up.
We'll skip ahead a little bit.
Of the physical.
So I do. You know, I don't want to skip around too much because I want to. This camera guy goes back and forth between Stuttering John and Anthony, who's like seated right behind him.
He reportedly smashed her.
Anthony! Do your act, just love the music! Squeegee bed! Squeegee! No one cares! I talked about this for 10 years!
The medical examination conducted following the arrest confirmed the severity of the physical trauma, noting that Brand suffered a fractured wrist, a swelling arm, and acute chest pain. In a live stream Periscope video captured in the immediate aftermath, she displayed visible bruises and claimed her hand had been broken.
I thought he dabbled in stand-up comedy. How's your son of a creep in your face? There's 10 Where's your kid?
Jesus. This is bedlam.
What's the punchline? What's the punchline?
Mr. Cumia.
You hear that one heckler whose voice kind of came through a little clearer than everyone else?
Yeah, a little bit.
What's the punchline? Like, hey, what's the punchline to this? Where are we going with this? Like, so what's the punchline? That was his heckle.
Yeah, it's a good.
As if someone was going to, the guy next to him was going to turn to like, yeah, that's a good point, man. Where are we going with this? What's the punchline? Either heckle something funny or just
don't
sit
say
there in your seat.
Later publicly admitted on a show to biting the victim's hand, saying he was pissed and out of his mind.
Good one, boss!
So another one of Anthony Cumia's defenses of himself, whenever this comes up, which is often, is I've already talked about this. Yeah, but certainly you can tell the difference between when you talk about your situation yourself or when someone else is using it to lampoon you, you know.
Yeah, and what difference would that make if he did already talk about it? Like,
yeah. Do you ever see those videos that this is in reference to, the videos that his ex-girlfriend had streamed on Periscope?
Was that
certainly
the girl?
No time to bring them up.
Was that the girl who was like the daughter of the dude from the Stress Factory?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw that.
So I do have a hard out. I got to be out of here at a certain time. So
what time do you got to be?
I don't want to dox myself by giving out the time here.
In domestic violence cases,
10 years ago.
entertaining audience inherently absolve of the defense of the underlying.
This video can't possibly be doing that atmosphere any justice. I don't think that I'm knocking the people streaming. I don't know that it would have been possible. Any video could really. I think to be there.
Oh yeah, see how chaotic it is.
Nuts, man.
Yeah, compared to what,
it looked like just a good time, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, compared to what a normal comedy show looks like.
yeah.
By pleading guilty, Mr. Cumia formally admitted to the elements of the crime in open court to avoid the risk of a trial and the more severe penalty associated with
look at that painting of Rodney.
Dude, I didn't want to make you pause to talk about that, but Jesus, that is terrible.
Charges, which included second-degree strangulation.
So I'm jumping around. This goes on for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it's just him reciting a domestic violence claim. But he's stuck with it, man.
Have been fired from multiple radio stations.
So are you. Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty funny.
So are you.
Sirius XM in July 2014 for a series of racist tweets, including one where he referred to an African American woman as a savage.
Show people how funny you are, dummy.
Spoke about the role alcohol played in the incident, stating.
I like how he takes he takes a comedic pause. He takes a beat.
Yeah.
After going, and strangulation. It just lets it resonate.
And I had a very long, very successful relationship until it was.
Dabbler, the channel. Dabbler.
Get off the stage!
Had reached the point where his judgment was severely impaired. To the domestic assault situation of this.
So that is another peripheral character here in the Dabble universe named Tommy Jordan. So I could have had this video a lot longer. He streamed the whole thing too, but then after this video, after this event, he deleted like his entire, like he scrubbed his YouTube. So I had to do with what I had. But he's a Stuttering John detractor, I believe. But this was
Yeah, I think he ripped up his paper.
huh? Yeah.
Situation of December 19th.
Your kids are bad. No.
Thank you.
Get off the stage. You suck. Get the fuck out the. Whoa. Hey, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
And here comes Johnny McCarthy.
Pussy boy. Pussy boy.
Pussy boy! Pussy boy! Pussy boy!
Thank you guys for coming. Have a good night. He's fuck it.
Have a safe ride home.
Dude, it was bedlam, man. You ever been to a show where people can just run from the audience, could just run up and grab shit? Yeah, you don't need this shit.
Don't forget to tip your your waiter. Or waitress.
Yeah. Prior to this, he was like, you know what? We got a full house. I might do a couple minutes after Stuttering John gets off the phone. Let me be the last thing the fans remember from the evening. As I send them off. Instead, someone else from the audience, the guy he brought up to introduce the act, once again stepped on his toes to scream "Pussy Boy" into the microphone. Meanwhile, Johnny McCarthy's like, this is where I'm going to tell everyone to have a good night. And then a mass exodus out the door as everyone leaves without paying their bills. And I got to get going, man. So unfortunately, I can't show that. Their video, the whole video's in the link in the description if you want to check it out for yourselves. But this was like I just really wanted to cover this event, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was sorry I missed it. And to me, this was an iconic historical comedy moment, man. I think this guy put this club on the map, man.
That was great. And also so bad. Just so bad.
It was great in its badness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And whereas I don't think either one of us have a real firm grasp of where we're going with this channel or anything like that, but there's going to be a lot of bad stuff. I can rest easy predicting that.
Well, I want to interview that one guy, the guy who opened Johnny
McCarthy.
Johnny McCarthy, man.
Yeah, I hope he's available.
Yeah, right. He's not too busy talking to the cops.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the whole thing was fantastic. So anyway, I unfortunately I'm not going to have time to get into any of the other stuff that I wanted to bring up, but that's all right because it wasn't anything important anyway. Nothing's going to top this.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to top this. But anyway, shout out to Stuttering John. You know, I'm a fan of all the shows within the sphere, but I don't necessarily hate any of the more key central characters. I guess to some point I do, but in the same way that I do a TV villain or maybe just a lame TV good guy that you're supposed to like, but you just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, please, below.
Yeah.
And I guess we haven't really landed on a name yet. I have a feeling that we're leaning towards calling this show Culture Cheese.